Hi, Corey Salter True Floyd here with Amerime Media, and I'm here to do a movie review. Today we're talking about Artemis Fowl. Originally, this movie was supposed to come out last year, but then it got pushed to this summer, but then it got stopped by the coronavirus. I had to do the word thing with my hands. But instead of it coming out in theaters, it came out to Disney Plus. So it's just kind of weird because it's called Artemis Fowl because it is definitely a miss and a foul. But cheap puns. But seriously, this was a complete misfire, and I feel bad for the kid who plays Artemis Fowl for Dia Shaw. For Dia Shaw, this is actually his first outing, at least according to his IMDb. This was supposed to be his Harry Potter, but I don't see it. Now, Artemis Fowl is based on a book series by Elon Coulter, but the screenplay was written by Connor McPherson and Hamish McCall. One really good writer, one writer, and somehow we got this topsy-turvy and sometimes misleading film. And I say misleading because Artemis Fowl is technically a villain. Artemis Fowl is a master thief. A 12-year-old master thief. Yeah. Okay. Not only a master thief, but a master thief of magical trinkets and artifacts and things of that nature, like his father, Artemis Fowl Sr., who's played by Colin Farrell. Which, to be honest, Colin Farrell's always a great actor, but clearly he just showed up to grab a check, phoned it in. It's fine. He's only in maybe 5 scenes total. But the two biggest stars are Josh Gad. He plays Mulch Digger, who's a large dwarf, and the captain of the Elf Army, who's Judi Dench. And Judi Dench, it's so bizarre. Like her last two films, this film and Cats. And I looked it up on her IMDb. She's not even like listed. I have a weird feeling that she did not want to do this movie, but she was stuck. Her doing this role is really just odd, misplaced, and cringy. It's all over the place. Josh Gad is actually probably one of the best things about this film. He plays a snarky dwarf who's a thief in his own right, but he has a very weird ability. He unhinges his jaw and eats dirt and digs, but when he eats the dirt, it flies right out of his butt. Like, flies right out of his ass. It's very strange and bizarre for a kids movie on Disney. Even for 2020 standards. Let me clarify that. For 2020, that's very strange. Now there are some really great action sequences. There's the fairies taking down this troll. The special effects are decent to say the least. There's also Nanzo Alonze. I remember him from Guava Island. He's in the movie as well. He plays Artemis Fowl's butler, who's ironically named Butler. It's weird because the supporting cast really doesn't do anything. Like, he's there, and there's this other young black girl who plays his daughter. They're only around for like 4 scenes or so. The pacing is really all over the place. Another big problem is Artemis Fowl's supposed to be a child genius, like a child prodigy, but it seems like they still try to have him go to regular school. And for this child genius and child prodigy, there's several scenes where he makes very, very, very stupid decisions. Like, there's a scene where he catches an elf and he has full knowledge of the elf's powers, so he has to put on glasses to protect his face, to protect his brain from like mind control. 2 minutes later, he just walks up to the elf like, "Can I trust you?" "Yes," and just takes the glasses off, which is just such an absurd amount of like it's just a small amount of time, and all of a sudden there's this band of trust. I'm not buying any of it. I mean, for this to be the first outing of a potential franchise, it just feels like a complete misfire. Um, I do appreciate Josh Gad's role. He played his character to a T, but for an adaptation of a book, this is a complete misfire. Complete misfire all around. Um, I don't know what they delayed this for in the first time, but I guess if they changed something, I can only imagine what the original cut was. But what do you guys think? I'm going to leave it to you. Don't forget, hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. This is Corey, Salty Chew Floyd for Amerime Media, and I'll catch you, okay? Bye bye.
Engine Blackheart here. And if you like that video, be sure to click the like button to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell if you wish to stay up to date on all of Amerime Media's content. Until then, see you in the next video.